this season. They didn't just buy like they used to because players are available, you know, they just go and buy. They have actually bought people that they wanted. One, like each position. I'll go for a slight 2-1 win, Manchester United.
Hey, Jerry. You didn't see you. The podcast, if you win the game, we'll show you one for you. When you're only living place. But if Jerry win that game, so all of one living place, we tell you one.
And then Cliff Everton.
That's Monday Night Football?
Yeah.
Everton Leeds. Everton Leeds, guys, I go Leeds United. Yeah.
Offset.
Yeah. It's not really an upset. Who's Everton? What does Everton?
Upset. Well, you have to, you know, I think it would be an upset because Leeds just got promoted back into the Premier League.
Yeah.
They were playing in the Championship.
They got their chemistry, they are playing their first game at home. And even though Leeds have always been having back-to-back promotion, it's not like they go to the Championship, they spend years, then they come back. They always have this tight-knit where they play good football. And those are one of the teams that when they get promoted, they always play good football. And I get you guys giving your prediction on Sunderland too. Be careful with Sunderland. They did some technical transfers, and they have Granit Xhaka too in the midfield. So.
Oh, Xhaka is in Sunderland?
Yeah.
He's
So
coming to the Premier League.
I heard you guys talking about
serious?
Sunderland, and I was just like, okay, be careful because they.
Well, Xhaka get low battery.
No,
yeah.
he had low battery in Arsenal. He went to Leverkusen. He picked his form again, and so you never know.
Chrissy, I know I have Jerry and Cliff, right? Let's go back to Manchester United.
And there was a game today when you guys going to talk about Liverpool.
And this Carlos Baleba story.
I know.
We'll get back to that. But I have a question.
So cool. Wrap up.
Yeah. Okay. But I do have a question.
Okay.
Yeah.
For Jerry.
Everybody on the panel.
Okay.
Would you be surprised? I know right now the media is reporting that the Carlos Baleba deal is up because of the price tag, right?
Yeah.
And if you remember coming into this transfer window, the same media was reporting that Manchester United could only afford two players, right? They could afford Matheus Cunha, and then they were reporting that we could afford a Brian Mbeumo, and that's it, right? And if we were going to go for a striker, we had to go for a Delap because he was cheap.
Correct.
But eventually we went for what's his name, Benjamin Šeško, right? Because the team figured out ways to move players around. And do you think, this is my question, do you think, even though the Carlos Baleba deal is up, do you doubt Manchester United that they can still pull the Carlos Baleba deal this summer? And the reason why I say that is because we have some players that we're about to take off our books, right? I'm hoping it goes through. For example, AS Roma came in with £20 million for Jadon Sancho, right? And that's £20 million that we're going to get back in the books, and then his salary, because Jadon Sancho is at least on like 30 million euros a year, right? Anthony, right? I know for a fact Anthony is going to leave, right? And then
I think Real Betis can start playing again.
They're still trying to negotiate, right? They're still trying to find ways. Garnacho is definitely going to be a Chelsea player this season before the end of the transfer window.
You guys really get that guy?
No, we don't really Garnacho.
No, so those are funds that Manchester United is going to raise. Would you be shocked if Manchester United goes back in with an offer, right, for Carlos Baleba that Brighton will not reject?
Actually, for me, Brighton, they have their stance that they don't want to sell, because you have to understand, you guys are approaching them at the later stages of the transfer window.
There's still 2 weeks left.
That's a very, very short time for you to remove a player like that. That's a core player in their team, and you expect them to do things very, very fast to have that replacement. So when they put that price tag, it makes sense. But Baleba could easily go maybe for 80 or 90 million, maybe when the transfer window just open, So when they make that statement, it's not like they can't let him go. Man, money moves mountains, There's a price tag that they have put, and if you bring that money, they will let him go. But they don't want to let him go at the detriment of some kind of, especially Yeah,
Well,
especially
But Jerry, they said the same thing with Caicedo before Caicedo went to Chelsea.
For how much though?
110 million pounds.
and then that was a record.
That was a record transfer.
That was a record transfer too.
So the question is Man U willing
to break that record? Because I know for sure.
That's
that Brighton, if you go with 120, 125, Brighton is going to take that money.
But they were even interviewing the Brighton owner in the press conference. He was like, "Hey, Chelsea are my best customers."
Yeah.
He said it on the record. He was like, "Chelsea are my best customers."
Yeah.
They come to me and hey, I make Chelsea business all day, every day. So my thing is, Man U willing to break the bank and get what Man U needs for Man U fans and for the club? Because remember, I said this like a long time ago. I told Jonah, hey, Man U needs Baleba. I said it a long time ago. Man U needs Baleba. Like that's something you guys should have even done back during the winter transfer window and pick up that kid for your club. I knew you guys needed Baleba. Like Jerry.
Seriously, guys. Seriously. You see this Baleba transfer?
Yeah.
If this transfer goes through, everybody should be scared.
For Man U, right?
Yes.
I'm with you on that.
I'm very, very serious.
You guys are forgetting to understand why.
If that transfer goes through, people should really be scared.
No, listen, Cliff. You know why the transfer will not go through?
Why?
And I'm at least 95% even sure it's not going to go through. The issue is Brighton stands. Their stand right now. I don't think they'll let Baleba go.
Okay.
I watch. There is this app that I watch. Brighton. I think I subscribe. I did subscribe to their website and everything.
Free advert also.
Huh? Was that?
We'll kill him. Make talk more. Yes, you want to first.
Say?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Baleba no go. They've made it very, very clear. The coach made it himself. We're not gonna let him go. We know money move mountains. All right. But now he has to go to.
No, go ahead. I just put my answer after your talk. Go ahead.
It goes back to Man U's point. Do they have that? Do they have the funds to spend on Baleba? That's the question. Because Man U is trying to sell Jadon Sancho for 25 million to Roma. How much did they buy Jadon Sancho from Chelsea?
Dortmund.
From Dortmund, yeah.
Dortmund. Something about 60 something.
Yeah, I think
It was
that's
about
65 or
So
something.
you guys are. I think you guys are losing almost about 43 million or something on that.
Okay.
And if you look at all your players, how much did you guys buy Anthony for? How much do you want to sell Anthony for?
100 million.
Okay, how much do you want to sell him now for?
He's lost
So if you
by-
look at it, you guys are at a deficit right now. I don't think you guys are really ready to pull that trigger when it comes to that 150 million.
Yeah, because you
Let's
have
be very, very honest.
financial rules.
Right, and that's one thing they're already on the thin line when it comes to
You
that.
guys have a stadium
So-
that is leaking. Your stadium is also leaking on the roof. You guys have
So
to figure it out.
let me answer your question.
Like it's still with the leak.
No, you cannot talk about the stadium.
But
Hold on. Proceed.
Sir?
You have to understand. The team is taking a big turn, right? I don't know if you realize in Manchester United, their Carrington, their training facility, it'll be upgraded to one of the best training facilities now in the country. They invested 50 million pounds, right?
Yeah.
We can look at it on YouTube. Absolutely beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of the stadium, and we're talking about they have a project of constructing a new stadium, right? So Manchester United is always going to be Manchester United. It's going to be a big club. Now, when we come to financial fair play rules and PSR and all that stuff, right? It's not about how much we pay for a player. It's about offsetting the cost. So I was watching.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
you're right.
we can spend as much as you want to talk about the player, right? We've retained their services for XXX amount of years, right? And if we sell that player for XXX amount of dollars, we'll offset that cost that we spent on that player. We will not make profit on the player, but we will not be at a deficit. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
and that is the case with Rasmus Højlund. Manchester United placed a 40 million. We've spent, I think it was 75 million euros on Rasmus Højlund.
When I was saying,
if we sell Rasmus Højlund for 40 million euros, they said, then we'll offset the cost. We'll be at an equilibrium. We won't be at a deficit.
Ten Hag.
Ten Hag, yes. Right? Yes. So we'll offset that cost, right? So there are a lot of players like that. Sancho is one of them. Garnacho is pure profit because he came from our academy, right?
Yeah.
So if we sell Garnacho, for example, to Chelsea, let's just say hypothetically we sell Garnacho for £50 million. Because it's pure profit, Manchester United will have the power to spend £100 million just from selling Garnacho for £50 million. They will have the ability to spend £100 million,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
So you can't look at it that way, that we spend 85 million on Anthony.
Yeah.
If we sell Anthony, I was listening to this guy. Well, I don't want to promote Sky Sport. This is not what we're doing here. But I do watch Sky Sports and Talk Sport, right? And they brought one of their experts, one of their financial experts, and he said, for example, in the case of Anthony, right? If we sell Anthony for 30 million euros, we'll offset that cost for Anthony because we've retained his services for X amount of
Exactly, yeah.
years, right?
Because you
So don't
amortize
look at
it
it,
over
yes,
the period of time.
exactly,
You're right.
right?